Hi, I'm George from Contour Fitness. I'm going to go through how to restore your core after pregnancy. And in regards to your core, I'm going to be talking about your abdominals, your pelvic floor and your lower back muscles. So, pregnancy will have stretched and damaged your muscles and connective tissues of your core. So, because of the stretching and the actual trauma of labour, your ligaments, tendons and all the connective tissues will also have been damaged and stretched. So first thing that I want to go through is what you shouldn't be doing after pregnancy, just initially until your core is restored. So certain things like crunches, planks, any sort of impact exercise, so things like running is classed as quite a high impact exercise, and jumping around, that sort of thing. So they're things that you shouldn't really be doing. You should also try and avoid in your day-to-day life any sort of twisting with loads, because if you're twisting round, your core is getting used, and it's just not the correct muscle groups that you should be working. And then also, if you're picking anything up one-sided, which tends to happen quite a lot when you've got a baby, so if you're picking up on one side, try and make sure you've got the load spread evenly between both sides, just so that you're working your whole core rather than just one side, which can lead to complications later on. So the exercises that I want you to be doing start with the set command and the purposeful exhale. So the set command is literally you just saying set. You say it quite purposefully so that your core slightly engages. So on set, you should feel that your core engages slightly. You can do that by holding on or just feeling for your muscles engaging. So it's set and just hold that level. So right now my core is slightly engaged with the set command. Then the exhale. So it's set, you've got your core tight, and you're exhaling. So it's okay. So throughout the exhale, what I want you to feel for is your core engaging a bit more. So it'll tighten up like a belt around your back. And then also towards the end, I want you to feel your pelvic floor rising. Now the idea behind this is that it protects your back from injury. If your core is weak or damaged and you can't feel those things, then I want you to make sure that you keep practicing until you can, because in all likelihood, if you're picking anything up, if you're doing any sort of weight bearing exercise, you're going to injure your back. So that's the first step when you're getting back into exercise, is just to make sure that you can set your core so that you feel it engage, and as you exhale you feel everything tighten up and your pelvic floor rise. So you can do that with exercises now. So for instance, if you were going to do a squat, for instance, you'd say set. So your core is tight. You're going to go down and exhale on the way up. So you're exhaling on the exertion phase of any exercise. So you've set your core, you're going down, exhale on the way up. You'll feel your core being worked. So you're not actually doing any sort of plank work or crunch work. You're still working your core, you're getting a good supply of blood to it so that it can repair, and you're also able to perform other exercises. Now things that I would say you can do are things like squats. You can do rows if you've got a TRX or a resistance band, so that's a row exhale as you pull in. You can do a wall press, which is basically a press up against the wall where you exhale as you push away from the wall. And you can stick to those three exercises to begin with. You can have a look at my other videos on YouTube if you want to see what else you can get on with. But that's the main thing, you set command and your exhale, and you can do the exhale during all of the exercises. Nutrition wise, to restore your core, just eat plenty of protein, drink plenty of water, and make sure you're getting plenty of fruit and veg in you. And that's it. Try and stay away from sugary foods, things with caffeine in, anything that's processed, stay away from that. But make sure you're eating clean, fresh vegetables, plenty of protein, things like eggs, chicken, turkey. You can have bulgur wheat. Bulgur wheat's a grain that's quite high in protein. And then just drink plenty of water. You can have that in the form of water, you can have it herbal teas. Try and stay away from sugary drinks and squash. And that's how to restore your core after pregnancy.